mentioned that we were going to have a few solos tonight. So I want to recognize Annie, Hazel, Patty, Kingston, Thorne, and Paul are going to be soloing on our next song. But all of these kids can solo, can't ya? We just didn't have very many solos, so they're all great at this. But we're just gonna let a few of them do it. Our microphone had to pick the middle of that song to die. That's the way it goes. We're going to do something called the Highland Gates now. This is a folk dance. Singing and moving at the same time is a big skill in kindergarten. In the past, when we've done this here at Gannett Peak, because it's a flat gym, it can be kind of hard to see. I'm sorry about that. We haven't really found a good solution to that yet. So, if you are sitting toward the back and you don't think you'll be able to see, you are welcome to move to the sides or to the center and and get where you can see. People in the bleachers are welcome to stand up if you need to be able to see, because this is kind of cool. All around. practice that maneuver. Or maybe you do. I want to say thank you to a few people. A concert like this is always a team effort, and can you believe we're almost done already, you guys? I told you it was going to be fast. I want to say thank you to our wonderful classroom teachers, Mrs. Ramsey and Mrs. Bushmeyer and Mrs. Ryan. They have helped so much with getting all these little bodies in the right places at the right time, approximately, and just coming and listening to these kids. They're always so enthusiastic about what we do in music class. Kids, can we have a big round of applause for your teachers? Right along with that, I want to say a huge thank you to Mrs. Voxland and Mrs. Park. They are always so enthusiastic about all the weird and strange and wonderful things we do in music class, and we love it when they stop in and sing with us, don't we? And they are such great people to work for. Let's give a big hand for Mrs. Voxland and Mrs. Park. I want to say thank you to Mr. Finley, who's behind the camera. He's our music para who helps out Mr. Whitmore. I doubt that any of our Gannett Peak custodians are here tonight. They're probably home enjoying some well-earned rest, but they put in a lot of work setting up the stage, setting up all the chairs, and just being willing to do whatever is needed. I sprung a couple of surprises on them this afternoon, and they just said, no problem, and got it done. So how about a hand for our custodians? I want to say thanks to our parents, and I include in that grandparents, aunts, uncles, caregivers, whatever. This is such a fun bunch of kids, and I have so much fun working with them. And that tells me there's some really good things going on at home. Kids, can we give a big hand to your parents? And kids, thank you for being so much fun. You guys worked so hard on these songs, and I had so much fun getting this ready, and even more fun doing this concert. Isn't this great? Some of you, this is your very, very first concert, huh? How many of you have never been in a concert before tonight? Look at that. And you did so great, and we had so much fun. So thank you for being awesome, kids. How about a round of applause for this? We're going to sing one more song for you tonight, and it's kind of a doozy. This is called the Big Rock Candy Mountain. This song is about 100 years old. It dates back to the days of the Great Depression, when there were these people that were called hobos that would just travel around the country looking for work, looking for an easier life. And this song is kind of an idea of paradise for a person like that. We did change some of the words to be a bit more kindergarten friendly, especially some of the beverages that are mentioned in the song. We're going to have some orange juice and some chocolate cocoa, right? So we're all good there. But I want to make a dedication for this song to a very special person who is going to be leaving us soon. I'm sure most of you have heard Mrs. Voxland is going to be retiring at the end of this school year. And she and I have had a pretty long run together, and this is probably the last kindergarten concert you will ever preside over. Wow. So we want to dedicate this song to Mrs. Voxland, and I hope that whatever is coming next, you will find your Big Rock Candy Mountain.